Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. Just kind of find out what's happening in your world. Tell me about your past. And your near future. Something here is shifting for you. Interesting, Gemini. So something is definitely shifting here. Looking at the bottom of the deck, this is the Strength card, the card of Leo. So this is a lot of self-confidence and just kind of confidence moving forward. It feels a lot like, it's almost like you're trying to reestablish yourself in some sort of way. You are definitely trying to shift your mindset. This is, feels very active. Like you're actually consciously changing your thought patterns, that if something negative creeps into your mind, you're trying to switch it to a positive. But that could be flipped too. So you're not doing that in every instance. You're also taking the flip side of that. So if something positive appears, you're also looking at the downside of it. So what happens if this doesn't work out? What happens if this doesn't go the way that I thought it would? What happens at that point? This is that dual side of you, being Gemini, the twins. This is that kind of push-pull that is happening right now. So it's like a negative positive polarity that's happening here. So looking at your current energy, I have the Sun in reverse, but I also have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is really interesting. Something, what I was just getting was ignorance is bliss, but it feels a lot like you're aware of everything around you now. So maybe in the past you were deceiving yourself and you were telling yourself everything's going to be fine, and just kind of accepting that and finding the happiness within that, and just kind of allowing yourself to accept whatever was happening. And it feels a lot like you're not in that headspace anymore. You're not willing to just accept things at face value. You want to understand the deeper meaning behind everything. Let's see what else we get to the story. So what the universe wants you to focus on here is truly what you want to give. It's a new beginning, but it's also about establishing yourself in this new beginning. So what is it that you want to put forward? What is, from an emotional standpoint, from really all areas of your life, but emotional fulfillment is the one that comes through with the Ace of Cups. So what do you want? What do you need in order to feel like your cup is full? That's what the universe wants you to focus on here, because this kind of push-pull that's happening with this negative positive polarity, there's something about this that the universe is saying, well, instead of going back and forth all the time, focus in on what it is that you need and want, and let that be the driving force for everything. So I can see here in your past positions, I had two cards that came out. So the Ten of Cups came out in reverse, as well as the Hanged Man in reverse. So it does feel like at some point in time that you were on a path to get what you wanted, that emotional fulfillment, and then something happened. There was some sort of intervention by the universe that said, okay, well, now's not the right time. And so we're going to put this in reverse. We're going to cause some sort of break here. But whatever happened, it's definitely in your past energy. It's not sitting in your current energy, but it does feel like it's influencing your thoughts today. Looking here in your strength position, I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So what is it that you're trying to accomplish here? What is it that you need? And again, this is all coming back to some sort of emotional fulfillment. We are in Scorpio season, so Scorpio is kind of helping us transform a little bit, but really kind of cluing us into our intuition. The intuition is really your heart space. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly need? And it feels like you are resisting that in a way. So with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you probably have been very focused on your finances, your career, just all the things that really make you financially stable. And now you're shifting that focus. That's what this feels like. You're shifting that focus. This Emperor energy here, so this is Aries energy, fire sign. But what it's really telling me, and I'm getting that with the strength. So we have 2 fire energies out here already. Let's see what else comes out. Because those are pretty strong fire energies. But with the Emperor is very, I don't want to say blunt because that's more Sagittarius energy and this is definitely more Aries, but this is somebody who has no problem speaking his mind. Somebody who will, and male or female, it's just the energy from the card. It's about, you know what, I know who I am, I know what I want, and this is what I want, this is what I need. And if you can't meet that criteria, then I'm out. That's definitely Aries energy, all about starting and maybe not following through. I found these really interesting because you have a few court cards that are showing up in the reverse. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. So this is, again, getting out of your headspace. You have not been focused on your heart space at all. You've been very focused on your mental space and what it is that you want from a financial standpoint. So there's been a few things happening here that it's causing you to shift your mindset a little bit. You've been very much in your own head. Very intellectual sign for sure. Gemini is definitely an intelligent sign, but this is all coming down to, you may know what to do when it comes to career and finance, but when it comes to matters of the heart, you're still feeling like uncharted territory is what this feels like. I can see here in your hopes or fears, a 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Ooh, this feels like somebody has options. Whether it's you that has options or somebody else that has options, what you're looking for is for no other options. So if you're moving towards a romantic connection, or this is more focused on romance than anything else, what you're hoping for and what you truly want is just that one person that is going to help provide that emotional fulfillment. But make sure you're very clear on what that emotional fulfillment looks like for you and be able to articulate that, because it's not the same for everybody. And I can see here, King of Cups in reverse. It's really interesting because I have Cups, Queen, the King and the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords being your energy. And so Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here, both showing up in reverse. It doesn't feel like you've really kind of figured out exactly what it is that you're looking for from an emotional standpoint. Let's see what else we can get to this story. Something about the Sun in reverse and the 7 of Swords in reverse. And let's see if we can get one card on that. 4 of Cups. So, and this may be true for other areas of your life. This is coming across more love than anything else, but you've been very disappointed with the way that things have worked out for you so far. And it feels like wherever your headspace is, you feel like at this position in your life, you should have more than what you have from an emotional standpoint. But what's been happening here is that you haven't really been putting any energy towards it. So it hasn't been able to grow the way other areas in your life have been growing. Ace of Cups, Devil in reverse. This is one of the cards that showed up. So Devil in reverse. That's Capricorn energy. You don't have to be dealing with one of those, but you could be. I like seeing the Devil in reverse because this is about breaking any kind of toxicity. So thinking through like what's really restricting you, what kind of patterns, behaviors, maybe it is another person. Focus on like a growth as opposed to a restriction. And this is really kind of that polarity again that I'm getting with you. Tell me about the 10 of Cups and the Hanged Man in reverse. You feel like something's missing from your life. I'm getting the 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this, whatever happened here, it was probably something that started very quickly and then also maybe ended pretty quickly. But there was some sort of ending here. It was like almost like what you were pursuing was stifled in some sort of way. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Swords. This is all about communicating your headspace, what it is that you want to do differently. Tell me about this Emperor, because these line up. I mean, the Emperor is very communicative. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So I'm getting the Seven of Swords in the upright. So it's coming out twice. So make sure that whatever it is that you're communicating is with the best intention, so that you're not communicating something that deceit is the word that's coming to mind, but it's not necessarily deceit. What I'm really getting from the energy is that the intentions aren't pure. So make sure that your intentions are pure. Whenever you're communicating, make sure that you're coming from the right heart space. King of Swords in reverse. I have the Six of Cups. Let me get the Queen of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands. Okay. So, okay, so maybe in the past you were not the clearest when it came to communicating your intentions. And what ended up happening here was at some point, and it looks like in this past position, you had a soulmate energy. We all have lots of soulmates and they all come in different forms. But here in the past, there was some sort of disconnect from a soulmate. And what that's doing right now is it's kind of shifting the way that you're responding to things today. And it's causing you to look at things differently, just to reevaluate the way that you approach relationships in general. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of choices happening here. Maybe you're not ready to cut off your other options or something along those lines, but there is this kind of balancing, like what you want versus what you need, and am I really ready for this? That's what it's coming down to. Tell me about the King of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups. So you're moving forward. You're moving forward even though you're not necessarily completely understanding what it is that you want and what it is that you need. It's almost like you're willing to kind of learn as things develop. It's a very interesting reading for you, Gemini. So looking at the card that popped out for you, the card is You Are Good Enough, and it's the full moon in Virgo. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.